A new program has dropped in MLB The Show called the New Threads program. This new card series does not only have a program, it also has a collection. And once you collect 28 players, you get yourself 89 overall Anthony Santander. We're going to discuss the best way to attack the program and how to collect all the cards necessary in order to get yourself these new diamonds. But before doing so, make sure you hit that like button, red subscribe button, notification bell. We stream daily on Twitch. Links are inside the description. Let's back out of Diamond Dynasty. Let's go all the way down to moments. And although this is going to be a little bit more tedious because there are a lot more moments to do, I want you to do all 17 moments. By completing all 17 of these moments, you are going to end up with 60 program stars, which unlocks you Jesus Luzardo. It's going to unlock you Michael Conforto, and it's also going to unlock you Jorge Soler. Now, these players have specific PXP missions within the program. You need to tally 500 PXP with Jesus Luzardo, you need to tally 350 with Michael Conforto, 350 with Soler, and then Gleyber Torres you unlock later on, but you also need to tally 350 with him. Now keep in mind that they also have milestones. These do not seem to be repeatable although, so you can't just go ahead and keep them inside the lineup and think that you are always going to get 1000 XP. This is a one-time completion for 5 program stars, 1750 is for another 5, and then 2500 is for 10. By just completing these PXP missions as well as the moments, you are going to finish this program and get yourself 86 overall Gleyber Torres as well as a new Threads pack that is the deluxe version. It features stars like Cody Bellinger, Corbin Burns, Christian Walker, Kenley Jansen, Justin Verlander, and more. And you will complete the program getting you that new 88 overall Max Scherzer. Now that is not all when it comes to completing this program that you can do. Those are probably going to be 2 of the best ways to work towards it. But once you complete the moments, there is an optional PXP missions that I would highly suggest integrating into your squad with the specific players you need to complete PXP missions for inside the program. And what are these optional PXP missions? So any player listed here, you can use any version of their card in order to get PXP progress and get additional program stars. So for example, in Diamond Quest 1, there is a Silver Juan Soto. If you completed that Diamond Quest, you can integrate that Juan Soto into your lineup and then take him either into mini seasons or conquest, however you grind PXP, and basically use him as well as the other guys listed inside the specific program PXP missions and get yourself additional program stars. Now keep in mind that the Juan Soto is not going to be working towards the New Thread series. The only players that would be working towards the New Thread series are players that have that card series art. So players that have this similar art. So if you went ahead and opened a ton of packs and got some of these players instead to go ahead and add to the roster instantly, then they would also work for these specific missions, but also the program PXP series missions as well. Now I will say, if you do not have the stubs to go ahead and spend and buy some of these new players, don't go out of your way to do it. But not all of these guys are going to be high overall diamonds. And some of these guys might actually have some flashbacks or legends that you have inside your inventory that you did not know about. Other of them are going to be relatively cheap. So if you can get some of these for cheap to fill out your team, go ahead and do so it can be a whole lot faster for you to finish the entire program and net yourself around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the 28 we will need to collect Anthony Santander. But you hold on a second, because that is not all. We also have a brand new Diamond Quest that has been added with New Threads players. For the rare round, we have 86 Jason Hayward and 86 Jake Berger. For the epic round, we have ourselves 88 Willy Adames and 88 Walker Buehler. Before entering the Diamond Quest though, I have one big piece of advice. If you have a certain ranked squad that you like, I would highly suggest not being on that option when entering Diamond Quest, because for some odd reason, whatever the squad is in Diamond Quest will automatically replace whatever squad you have. I'll show you guys this as an example. You see how we have squad 3 toggled and it's full of commons. If we go into single player modes, we click on Diamond Quest and we enter it, and then we advance. So it's starting, it's randomizing the spaces, and you get to see what the new Diamond Quest map looks like. One of them is the AL Stadium, and the other one is going to be the National League Stadium. So go and get your hands on those additional 4 New Threads cards. So we should be sitting at around 10 right now. But let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Look, at first it didn't seem that way. But as you can see, my squad 3 has been completely replaced by whatever they thought my Diamond Quest squad was supposed to look like. The reason I showed you guys Diamond Quest before I went ahead and, let's say, told you to play Conquest or mini seasons on the easiest difficulty, which we have Conquest guides. We have a playlist for them, so go ahead and check those out if you guys need help on beating Conquest maps and playing it on the easiest difficulties. But the reason I showed you guys Diamond Quest first is because in Diamond Quest, they have allowed those showdown matches to count towards parallel XP. So, considering you just finished the program or got, let's say, Tahori Soler, I would integrate those 3 players into your Diamond Quest squad, and then with those 3 players, I would work on trying to get an additional 4 of the Diamond Quest rewards. But if you say, hey, it's a little too difficult for me to play on GOAT or Legend and guarantee myself those rewards, then that's fine. Instead, what you should do is you should go into single player modes. With who? With those players that you got from the program, as well as the players inside the optional PXP program, and you should either continue on completing a mini season that you have opened or opening a new one, or playing Conquest maps on the easiest difficulties in order to get those 3 innings pitched and knock out those PXP missions, which is going to help you tremendously when it comes to team affinity, because as I said in my team affinity guide, every 3 wins with a starting pitcher or any pitcher from any of these 30 teams that you have not completed is going to be 5,000 team affinity points. And then once you get to a cumulative 5 wins, that's going to be 10,000 additional. So for every 5 wins, you're getting 15,000 team affinity points. So that's going to be big help when completing team affinity. But in terms of completing the PXP missions and all of that, single player modes, Conquest mini seasons, that's ideally where you want to go. So by completing the program and getting yourselves those 4 additional Diamond Quest rewards, at 10 of these cards, you're going to receive 88 overall Alex Bregman, which would make it your 11th card. So you're going to have 11 out of the 29 necessary. To get to the 20 collection milestone, which is Aroldis Chapman, who is a very good card, outlier on the sinker, you're going to have to, unfortunately, start playing the pack game or buying cards off of the community marketplace. But I wouldn't do that today if you do not have the funds and you're not desperate to complete the collection, because the prices of these cards are going to be inflated. Instead, I would wait for, let's say, new content to drop within the following weeks, as they said that in the wheel spin, they will be adding New Threads packs as well as New Threads cards throughout game modes as we progress. But if you have the stubs necessary to make some of these purchases, go ahead and knock yourself out. I wouldn't recommend it because I think packs are never worth it. And to be honest, some of these cards are gold, and I know you're going to be feeling it if you pull a gold instead of a diamond. So just wait for the market to crash a little bit on these cards, and then you can pick off all the golds necessary in order to get you to 20, and maybe pick up some cheap diamonds in order to get you that Anthony Santander. Because trust me, not even looking at his attributes, the card plays above his swing at any level. 70 fielding, 63 reaction. He's going to be left field primary, but he can play first, he can play right field. Probably either a left fielder or first baseman. You probably don't want him in right field, especially with that arm strength. But this is going to be one of the best cards inside the game as we progress towards the power creep of 99. Now that's not all. If you didn't know already, they added some more missions to the multiplayer program. You now can get yourself 87 overall Jason Varitek in there. But starting the 27th, we have double parallel XP weekend. So if you wait for tomorrow to start doing this program and start doing the parallel XP missions, guess what? You'll be finishing every program a whole lot quicker. And then April 1st, we're going to have a new program. They're going to have a content stream the 4th of April, as well as the first Spotlight program, and then the last ride program. So if you did end up enjoying today's content, hit that like button or subscribe button, notification bell. We stream daily on Twitch. Check out the links inside the description, as well as the social media links. Make sure you guys follow there. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out.